The next company I have the honor of introducing is Humanetics. Humanetics is a clinical stage specialty pharma company developing the most advanced drug in the industry to prevent radiation damage. Please welcome Colin, Chinn, CMO of Humanetics.
Well, good morning. I am Colin Chinn. I'm the Chief Medical Officer for Humanetics Corporation. A little bit about myself. I'm a U.S. Navy retiree with 38 years of service, and I retired as a Rear Admiral in 2019 from my last job in the Pentagon as the Joint Staff Surgeon, and that's the Senior Medical Advisor to the Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. So Humanetics is a clinical stage pharmacy company. We're based in Minnesota, and we are developing the most advanced prophylactic radiation medical countermeasure for the Department of Defense. To date, we have raised approximately $145 million in capital. $90 million of that is in non-dilutive federal grants and contracts. We received $5 million last year, and we just got great news yesterday that we're going to receive another $10 million this year. We have the potential for near-term commercial revenues within 18 to 24 months under emergency use authorization. Our intellectual property includes fast-track FDA approval and orphan drug designations, which will provide market exclusivity for several years. The problem we are solving is an increasing level of global toxic radiation with no means to protect military and civilian populations from harm. The first source of damaging radiation is on the battlefield. The second source is a nuclear power facility accident, and there have been three in my lifetime: 3 Mile Island, Chernobyl, and Fukushima. And the third and most predominant source of toxic radiation is cancer radiation therapy. Every year, up to 10 million patients, newly diagnosed patients across the globe, are candidates for cancer radiation therapy. So the solution to widespread toxic radiation is a powerful new radioprotectant drug called BioGraze, or Bio-300. It was developed by the U.S. military for their warfighters on the battlefield. In 2014, we obtained an exclusive worldwide license from the Department of Defense and have been funded by DoD ever since. During this time, we also identified other indications that could benefit from the protective power of BioGraze, and that's to include clinical indications in cancer radiation therapies and inflammatory lung disease. So BioGraze is very easy to administer. There is no need for needles, syringes, or administration by medical personnel. It is safe, with no side effects or dose-limiting toxicities, and can be stored at room temperature. So BioGraze protects the whole body from the damaging effects of radiation and prevents the development of acute radiation syndrome. Its protection is especially prominent in the lungs, GI tract, and bone. So how does BioGraze work? Well, very simply, it blocks DNA damage caused by ionized radiation, as well as blocking the release of cytokines, which produce harmful inflammation and scarring of healthy tissues. Target markets for medical countermeasures are immense and widespread across several military forces and widespread across. Likewise, the potential market for BioGraze as an adjunct for cancer radiation therapy is very large. Currently, we have clinical trials planned for 3 solid tumors: lung, prostate, and head and neck. But that is only the tip of the iceberg. As I said before, many solid tumors are newly diagnosed every year, with 50% of them, or 10 million, are candidates for cancer radiation therapy every year. So in 18 to 24 months, we will apply for emergency use authorization with the FDA, and upon approval, we'll obtain a stockpiling order from DoD, which will initiate initial commercial revenue for BioGraze. And then upon full FDA approval, we'll anticipate a stockpiling order from Health and Human Services for the Strategic National Stockpile. This will then be followed by regulatory approval and supplying the European and Asian markets. And then, upon completion of phase 2B clinical trials in cancer radiation therapy, we will collaborate with Big Pharma to commercialize BioGraze for this commercial indication. So we're here today to offer raise $10 million in a Series B preferred offering. Here's our contact information. We're out in the front. I look forward to meeting with several of you afterwards. Thank you very much.